What's up, fellow classers? It's Pauline here, and I'm going to go ahead and do a quick war recap against the latest war between WHF2 and Arsenal, just a random war. And you can see it was pretty one-sided with WHF2 getting the victory. Just a quick look at the enemy team there. There you go. Located in the UK. It was a breakdown of about 3 or 4 Town Hall 11s, maybe about 7 or 8 Town Hall 10s, and the rest Town Hall 9s. And the cool thing about this war recap is we get basically run the gambit of all the different styles of attacks. I think I can show every single attack was a different style in this war recap. So really cool to go ahead and check out. But we're going to start out with the first attack, and it's actually my favorite attack. It was not 3 stars. It was 98%, but the cool thing about it is it was against a Town Hall 9.5, so we got 3 max Town Hall 9 expos, a lot of max Town Hall 10 cannons, 2 bomb towers, and decent size royals, not quite max. So it is and I'm talking Town Hall 9 defenses. So it's almost as max of a Town Hall 9 plus that you can get. So not an easy base to take out, but we're going to do a queen charge with a LaLoon on the backside. So he's got to go ahead and break into that 4 o'clock compartment there, and he's got the test wall breaker going. He's got to rage up the queen because it's got tons of point defenses coming on him. The max cannon, not max Town Hall 10 expo, but a level 3 expo, some serious stuff. So he's got the rage under him and the queen, and he's gonna have to hit the royals in a second together. So he's gonna probably have to use another rage. And clan castle is not a simple clan castle either. It's got baby dragons, a couple valks, and a loon with the wizard. So that doesn't make, yeah, actually that makes sense because he's a Town Hall 10 technically speaking, so he can put 35 in there. So yeah, not a simple clan castle to take care of either. So we've got king on queen action going on here, and I think we've got to get rid of that last air defense on these at that 3 o'clock compartment, or the second air defense, but the last one he's going for with the queen. One of the two, either the one up top or the one at 9 o'clock or the one at 3 o'clock. So got to get rid of one of them. He knows the queen is walking her way up there, so he can start his LaLoon deployment. And it's a good thing he started that quickly instead of waiting until she took out that second air defense. He has to use the ability there just to go ahead and push her along, and because he's got 2 level 3 expos on top of her, and he's going to use that last rage to go ahead and rage her up, because it's going to make a big difference on getting some of these trash buildings as well as some of these other defenses. Not sure if those expos are grounded, but then we got 4 max Town Hall 10 Teslas. So again, this is not a very simple base to hit. And he's got his hound coming in, and I think this might have been the reason why he did not get the 3-star. I think maybe sending those hounds in, that last hound in, just a little bit premature, just completely getting crushed by all of those Teslas in there, that quad Tesla, and now he's got no tanks for those loons. Even though he does have quite a bit of loons, they're going to get shredded by the Wizard Tower, Expo, and Teslas in there. So it's really up to this hero queen with no more rages. He does have a king that's doing cleanup up top with tons of pups and minions. So please, let's not run into an air bomb up there, because that would not be good. But he's only got 10 seconds left. He's got this king doing the tanking for the air there. He's got the queen doing her thing, and it just falls short of a couple buildings. That was a 3-star hit right there. If he just had sent his loon deployment or his hound deployment in about 3 seconds earlier, or 5 seconds earlier, that would have been a 3-star hit. So I was really impressed with that. Very nice job. So let's go ahead and actually check out him taking a Town Hall 9 and hitting it for 3 this time. So we're going to go ahead and look at number 14, and we're going to see a Mass Dragon attack on here. quad, I mean, is 2 Zakes, so he's got 2 Zaps and Quakes for those air defenses, and he's got minions funneling up top. So it's time to do some funneling work up here to make sure those dragons go where they are supposed to go. So King and Queen are kind of naked. Just running in there with no other help at all, but they don't need to take out the king or the enemy king or queen because the dragons will go ahead and do that. Look at these beautiful separate compartments. It's like VIP for these dragons to just go ahead and walk right in there. As soon as she shoots one of those dragons, she is going to piss them all off. So if I was her, I would not shoot, but she does it anyway. There we go. And that's going to go ahead and roast the king and the queen in just a couple of hits. It's all over for both of them. The humanity, but we've got the friendly queen doing her thing up top. Has already used the ability, but I think that's about the most we're going to get out of her. That Expo will take care of her right now. But we've got some loons coming in up top here with a hound. I'm sorry, on the bottom there with a hound, and we've got to go ahead and push this mass group of dragons that are coming through. But the really nice thing is these dragons are actually tanking for those loons at this point. Got a baby dragon. Unfortunately, it's not under rage, but it is still doing tons and tons of work, helping out there. And we've got everything's just going really well with this attack. He's got 3-point defenses that can bother him for those loons, and only 1 splash damage, which is going to do absolutely nothing to those dragons. So all we got to do is push through those last 2 archer towers and that 1 wizard tower. But he does, look at that, surprise, he's got back end loons, and he unfortunately sent those other loons up top in the wrong to the wrong defense. Wanted them to go to that archer tower so that they could have taken out that archer tower without any problem, but you know what, he's got enough dragons to go ahead and push this through. Let's go ahead and fast forward this and watch these dragons just take out the rest of the base. That baby dragon is still going strong. So very nice attack. So that is the 3 from King Max. Jump down 1 more, and we're going to now check out a Queen Walk VaHo. So we're going to watch Canadian take out this kind of funky base here. Their bases were not for random war. They were not too bad. They were not anti-twos or the old school meta style. So we've got a giant tripping that clan castle, which happens to be a bowler. It's a golem, and the queen is got healers to back her up, doing a queen walk here from 9 o'clock until noon. And it's got to go ahead and take out really just the king here. The baby dragons are going to go ahead and get aggro on that queen in just a little bit, helping with some funneling. Actually, it's not going to take out the queen. It's going to send the Valkyries there. So queen finally takes care of that enemy king. Now she's got to take care of the golem up top. We've got funneling going on in the bottom for these Valkyries. There we go with the wall breakers to get into that compartment, and we've got a bunch of Valks. They will beeline right for the queen. It's going to drop a jump right above that clan castle. There we go, and they're going to go ahead and start making their way in there. The queen is doing her thing up top, still taking out point defenses left and right with the wizard that was helping her out. King and Valks take that jump. Now they are walking in heels. Second jump goes down to connect that whole entire core. They're going to join up with the king in just a second. There we go to that Expo, and then they're going to shred that those 2 air defenses and 2 sweepers in there. It's got some hogs to back them up as well. Still has 4 more hogs left over, but he uses that last and final heal there. So we are going commando now. We do not have any heals for these hogs. Queen has to deal with a Tesla farm up top there. No big deal. Drops the giant in up top just to go ahead and help tank for her, but not really sure she needs it too much. She's a pretty independent woman. She's going to be able to do her thing and take care of those Teslas. So there we go. That giant goes down anyway. So it was just there for the just there to say he was there. That's it. He gets a t-shirt after that. He says, I was in this war and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. All right, let's do this. Fast forward. We've got this base completely crushed. It's done. Dunzo. We are finished. Nice hit. So we've got the Mass Dragon, or Mass DragLaLoon. We've got the Queen Walk with VaHo. Now let's go ahead and check out the Quadquake Queen Charge with Baby Dragons next. All right, you mad bro, going in here. Look at this base, just prime. That little thing at 10 o'clock, that little inlet is just perfectly set up to be able to walk right into there and crush the base with this attack. It's like they designed it specifically for this attack to get hit. So we've got baby dragons funneling way up at the 9 and noon. Do we want to get that queen inside that moat there, that self-made moat? So she's making her way in through some of these trash buildings. Not too much point defense on her at this point. But all those trash buildings on all the edge are completely done. He's going to quad quake right there to open up like almost all that entire core, which will give him access to all 4 of those air defenses, or now all 3 of them. We've got a Tesla semi farm there. There we go. Try Teslas in there, and this Barbarian King is going to get shredded by that clan castle because it's got baby dragons and I think a couple of Valkyrie wizard. That queen is just on life support, hits the ability just in time, or else she would have been shredded by that. So now we've got 2 more rages to push her through, and we've got 11 baby dragons, minions, giants, a bunch of cool stuff going on here. Queen on queen action under heals, under rage. She is going to take her out in just a couple of swipes. And we've got baby dragons coming in at the 2 o'clock to go ahead and do some funneling. We've got a lava hound in the clan castle to tank some of these seeking air mines as well as the air bombs, just to make the baby dragon's life a little easier. But the baby dragons are not going to get in there just in time for it to pop. So unfortunately, we're going to lose, I think, every single one of those pups, if not most of them. So we've got a couple of them lingering behind with the baby dragon. Now they're all dead. So we got one left. We got one lonely pup going on. And finally, they take out that last air defense. Queen already did her job by taking the second to last one out. That baby dragon just didn't know what hit it. It comes in from 9 o'clock and gets crushed by the SAM air bomb combination. It's like a 1-2 punch. We've got still one more rage going on. And the cool thing is, look at this. We've got like a little lone archer tower. And finally, he sends that one archer in there and then just buckles down. I probably, if it was me, I would have raged that up just to make sure that they would have got that archer tower, because that made or broke this attack. If they did not get that archer tower, there was only 10 seconds left in this raid. I think it was done in 2 minutes and 49 seconds. So 11 minutes left over. They would have never made it all the way up top to get that archer tower after they took out that last thing. So very nicely done. Way to look at what you still got left to hit, and holding a couple troops back. Okay, just 2 more attacks. We got number 18. We've got a stoned HoBo here. So the walls, don't look at the walls. Just pretend those walls are, the lava walls or something like that. These are just horrible. The rest of the base, it's got okay defense. This is about a max Town Hall 8 / it's like a 8.5 defense. But he does have 2 of the expos there. But anyway, so we've got the golems coming in there at the noon compartment. We've got bowlers coming in behind them. Clan Castle under poison. And then we're going to rage them all up. Does have a jump and a skelly spell left over with 2 heals. Got that other golem just walking away from the rest of the group with wizards right in back of that. So they're going to be able to do just a little bit of damage, but it's going to be pretty much over. So we've got hogs coming in from 3 o'clock, surgically kind of speaking. It's actually a mass group of hogs. There's tons of hogs. While that kill squad is making their way through with those bowlers, and I think he's still got a full golem there. So a little bit premature on those hogs, but the base was not the best designed base, so we can get away with that. But they're still going to have to make their way all the way up that west coast. With the one heal, it's not going to be any problem at all. They can use the heal here, or you can choose to swag the heal. It doesn't really matter. The only thing you really need to hold that on is just in case there was a giant bomb or a double giant bomb. There we go, but that is just one more defense. So at this point, it's no big deal. So swags the heal in the middle. We've got that taken care of. So there's our stoned HoBo, 3 golems with bowlers and hogs. And we'll check out the last attack. And that's going to be number 19, hit by Yosef here with a GoBoLaLoon. it just shows how powerful this attack is. The funneling goes pretty well, but the entrance is not so good. I think he fails on the wall breakers. Anytime you guys are trying to go in or wall break in on a wizard tower, it's not going to happen. Not a level 7 one. A level 6 one, yes, but a level 7 one, unless you can target that wall while the golem is being hit, tanking that wall, that wizard tower, you're not going to get in. So drops a king in there. That wizard tower is on the king, but they have not made their way all the way in there. So they're going to go ahead and split at this point and just basically get taken out. Tesla is going to do that. So he has to improvise and drop the jump there. I don't think the jump was intended for that spot. Maybe I'm wrong, but if you're bringing wall breakers to break in, that doesn't make sense. So I think I'm right. So anyway, we've got them all going in there, taking out that enemy queen, and I think the queen is going to walk after this, if I'm not mistaken. She gets, she takes care of that. So even the queen does not get in there. I know he was probably expecting to get that last air defense inside that core, which he does not get. But the really nice thing about this is the very decent LaLoon deployment here. Just missing that one cannon up there at the 3 o'clock, but that's fine. So he's got 2 lava hounds going in already, and if he's got a rage to go ahead and push them through that air defense. He's already out of lava hounds, so he just, as far as deploy, he's already deployed them all. So it's got to tank this last air defense, and he's only got this last little sliver of health left. That seeking air mine will take care of that. So these loons have got to get that to that air defense ASAP, like yesterday. There's no lava hounds tanking, but that's okay. We've got it all taken care of, and the queen is still not full health, but still got her ability left. So at this point, it's just fundamental cleaning up. So very nice fix for a kind of botched entry, but very nice attack there. So anyway, good job to all WHF2. Very nice attacks. Love to see all the different attack strategies going in here with just a few of the top bases there. It's really, really neat. So hopefully you guys are practicing these attacks. Get used to the deployment, get used to the compositions, tweak it a little bit. Use those friendly challenges though. I'll hit like 10 or 20 in a row at a point just to practice one attack. Get everything used to the timing on it. That's what it is for me. I'm still struggling with timing on a couple of these strategies. It's about just knowing what defenses can be taken out with what, when, and how, and why. Look at go ahead and make different spell compositions, figure out which ones work best with you, when to deploy them. Go ahead, please share, like, and subscribe to your clanmates, or share it with your clanmates, and go ahead and get those 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks.